Part 2. My mother instantly exploded with anger, staring at me, and said, "Just because of this little thing, you want to break up? When you are making trouble out of nothing, have you ever thought about where I should put my face?" Upon hearing this, I was stunned, looking at her in disbelief. It turned out that her anger was not because of what Anchor did, but because I decisively proposed to break up. In an instant, my whole body began to tremble uncontrollably. "Mom, are you asking me to endure it? What else? It's normal for men to be unfaithful. You are his soon-to-be wife. Why bother with those insignificant mistresses?" My mother was trying her best to persuade me, but I felt a chill run up my feet. My father was irresponsible when he was young, and he was constantly unfaithful. My mother used to argue and fight with him, but after seeing it too many times, she got used to it and just asked him to give her money on time every month. Now, he was living a carefree life alone, maintaining a nominal marriage with her. Who among our neighbors hadn't said something behind our backs? She knew how painful it was to be trapped in such a marriage. So why did she want to drag me into it? Mom, this is not the kind of marriage I want. What I want is a loyal and faithful husband. What kind of dreams are you making? My mother interrupted impatiently. I don't care what you think. You have to get married, whether you like it or not. The invitations have already been sent out, and if you back out now, you'll be embarrassing me. Stop here. Let's go find Anchor now. We'll apologize to him, and once he forgives you, we'll reschedule the wedding date for another time. I was so angry at her words that I almost couldn't breathe, but I also firmly expressed my attitude. I'll say it again. There is no future between me and Anchor. No matter what you do, it won't change this fact. She was stubborn and insisted that I apologize. I was annoyed and left there with my luggage again. I was aimlessly walking down the street, and the familiar sights around me became blurred in the release of my emotions. I met Anchor on a blind date, and he had the unique charm of a mature man, although sometimes he was not very sensitive to the moods of others. But he would never disappoint me. He liked cycling, but I didn't even ride a bicycle. In order to keep up with him, I often went out to practice riding when he was not around. I often fell down and got hurt all over, but I still chose to persist. Later, when I finally learned how to ride and wanted to go cycling with him to relax, but he said, "You're a beginner, and you can't ride steadily. Following us will slow down our progress. You should practice first." He refused me without hesitation, and then turned around to teach Laura Linton. He even often went cycling with her in his free time. I argued with him several times about this, and he would initially try to comfort me, but over time, he became increasingly impatient. He said to me, "A person with a dirty mind always thinks of something dirty." I was unjustly accused, but because I liked him enough, I chose to silently endure. I choked up and wiped away a tear from the corner of my eye. I couldn't stay at home, so I had to continue staying in a hotel until I found a suitable house. Fortunately, I had a stable job, which was the only comfort in my chaotic life. After calming down emotionally, I went to work the next day. Just as I was about to start working after a meeting, the manager walked in with a beautiful woman. She had a bright smile on her face and greeted everyone in the office. When her eyes fell on me, her smile became even brighter. "Coral, what a coincidence. You're here too." Looking at Laura, who was greeting me, my calm emotions had a slight ripple. She was a new employee, but the manager personally brought her here for an introduction just to let everyone know that she had an extraordinary identity. I didn't respond to her, and she wasn't annoyed. Her gaze moved away from me. As I was leaving the office at the end of the afternoon, Laura walked towards me. She smiled and said, "Anchor is coming to pick me up later. Let's go together." I had no expression on my face. "No, it's not convenient." Laura was surprised and covered her mouth, smiling brightly. "Coral, are you still angry about us staying in the same room that day? We're all grown-ups now. Let's not be so stuffy." I sneered. "It's your business to be open-minded, and it's your business to be flirtatious with others. Don't try to impose your morality on me." As soon as I finished speaking, I felt the burning gaze behind me. Anchor walked briskly towards me, looking sullen at me. "I thought you would realize your mistake, but I didn't expect you to still be so unreasonable. You're both girls. Don't you think it's too low to spread rumors?" I glared at him coldly. "If the dog doesn't bark, how would I ever scold it, Mr. Watson? Please keep your women in check and stop acting like a dog." I gave them a disdainful look and turned around to leave, but he directly grabbed me by the arm. His face was so dark that the anger in his eyes seemed about to erupt. "Coral, who told you to speak to me like that? Apologize."